going live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to December's monthly meal prep club. We are so excited. Come here, ladies. Let's get you in the camera. This is Peggy Morris and Linda Franklin. We are doing all of today's cooking for Linda's daughter and the very soon arrival of her new grandbaby. And we wanted to be able to come together and do a whole month's worth of meals for them, where we can share this with them so that they don't have to stress out when the baby arrives and have all kinds of good food to eat. So anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to do today, so we're going to get started. We're starting with chicken and lentil soup. Linda and Peggy actually yesterday cooked the chicken for this and made a whole bunch of bone broth. You can see it over here. So we're going to have this nice big pot that we're going to be slow cooking the whole time that we're doing this. So we're going to get started. Let's see here. 3/4 cup of the extra virgin olive oil. The nice thing is when we cook these slow, we can actually, unless it's a very rare recipe where you have to like do a whole lot of stuff ahead of time, we can actually just put it all in the pot. We don't have to worry about, simmering first and doing all that stuff. Yep, perfect. You can put that right in. I'm going to dump the onions in there. If somebody doesn't mind chopping those 3 fennel bulbs.
I'll do that.
A lot of what we're going to be preparing is going to be right here closer to the camera today, but we're going to have this cooking on the stovetop behind us. This is ginger. I hate to waste. Let's see. I'm going to do. Oh, that's your quinoa. Where's your turmeric?
Oh, it's over here.
Here it is. Got it. I'm not precise on those, but
So I need some instruction on fennel. So this is for my broth later on.
you can save that for your broth.
Okay, and then do I cut the bottom off too? Like
I
an
do.
onion?
I
Okay.
do.
All right.
And then the rest of it, you should be able to just chop right up.
Looks good. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. Okay.
Pardon me,
And then just chop the rest like an onion. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you, Peggy.
It's beautiful. This was Linda's first time making her own bone broth, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. How many hours did you cook yours?
How many hours, Peggy? I would
was like 14,
Okay.
was it?
Or just
started at 9 a.m. on Sunday. We took
Okay.
it out
yesterday. So
Around
over
2
24
o'clock.
hours.
Yeah, 24.
So about 30 hours roughly. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. You said the darker the better.
Yeah.
So
That's how I like it. It's definitely personal preference, but that's how I like it.
this is only the second time in my life I've cut up fennel. So just to let you know, I'm
You're
learning
Awesome.
learning about fennel. I actually had to ask the worker in the produce section where's fennel, because I have no idea what it even looks like.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, At least you said it right.
I learned. Yeah, there you go.
Did you hear what I did the first time I ever asked for a jicama?
No, but I
I asked for jicama. And the guy looked at me like I had 3 heads, and then he finally said, jicama. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, like the hick that I am, I have no idea what that even is. So it was so funny.
I still haven't found that. I tried.
It's usually kept with the roots. It's like near the in our wise, it's over at the with the ginger and near the onions and potatoes. And
Yep. I found the pomegranates there, which is new for me too.
did you?
Now you have to evaluate. Are these chopped enough or more?
Yeah, that's great.
So it just dumps in. I've got 2 more.
Yeah.
I just dropped them all over you.
That's okay.
You got christened with fennel.
I bet Martha spilled fennel.
I bet she did. Peggy will talk to you about Julia Child as well.
And she puts the fat at the top in there too.
Oh, yes.
We had that question.
Yes, I don't waste any of it.
That's why we didn't use cheesecloth. We let the herbs come through into the broth.
Yeah, that's perfect. And sometimes when a recipe calls for broth and water, I will simply rinse
Your
these
jars.
because I'm like, we're not wasting that either.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because I don't want to waste it. If we did that in this one, it would be too watery. So we're gonna skip
I
that.
guess I probably could have left it there to put the soup back in. If we were gonna can it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's all
But
right.
we need to keep the jars.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need to do what you're doing. It's fine. So we're putting in the jars from the broth into the dishwasher so that we can prepare them for canning later after the soup's done. We're gonna have to have a another bag for that kind of stuff, I think. Here we
Oh,
go.
for-
This is number 2.
There you go.
Yep.
Didn't drop a 1. That's
Almost
impressive.
finished with number 3 here.
This looks really good already.
All right. You have already measured the 1.5 cups of quinoa. I love it.
Yeah, I can label. I know how to label. I know how to measure and I know how to label.
That's awesome. Put the chicken in. Now this I probably should use. Shouldn't drop anything. Something like this.
Show them how beautiful our chicken looks.
Oh, it is. It's gorgeous.
Yay,
Look at
6
that.
pounds of chicken.
That's awesome.
Well, what was it? Boneless breast?
Is that what you use?
Yeah, and
That's what it looks like. I
And
tell you
the-
what, if you hold this, I will. I'm afraid if I dump it, it's
It'll
going to be a
splatter.
huge splattered mess.
you've already been christened with fennel. You don't be christened with chicken. That makes sense.
The nice thing is too, this will make a great lunch for us ladies.
Agreed.
That's what
No better tester
I
than a
know.
teacher.
All right, here comes a big blob. Woo, okay.
That's why Linda made me warm up cooking today. So I
Perfect.
don't splash it on
I
my-
should be. I have a Massey Walnuts apron too. My Wendy got me one
Nice.
for Christmas
Nice.
2 years ago, I think. Are we just doing the 1 3/4 of lentils, or did you have?
There's another bag.
There is another bag. Okay,
There's 2 bags.
okay. I didn't know if you would just decided to
That's
go lights
cute,
on
but
it,
you
and
have-
that would be fine.
No,
What?
lentils. Wait a minute. Yeah.
These are lentils. Okay, let's see here. Good. I'm glad to see you drinking. I'm gonna need y'all
Thank
to
you.
make me, because I tend to realize when we're close to being done that all of a sudden I haven't had anything to drink all day.
We're set up. We're gonna hold you accountable to your drinking.
Cool.
All right. So take this out and just sit it around the corner, and that way. Well, we can't put food in there. That's the thing.
But at least it's perfect. So had y'all already measured that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Y'all are awesome.
Penny contributed the big bag, and she had it measured, and I measured mine.
Nice. Perfect. All right. Oh, this is going to be so good. I can already tell. Mm-hmm.
Gotta put your spoon back in.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
All righty. And oh yeah, thank you.
It's
Here.
on. You might want to turn it up or down.
Yeah, let's go up. Get it simmering, and then we'll cut it way down.
It's not in the center of the pot. This burner's hard.
Gotcha. Where? Right there. Okay.
That is the burner that is the highest.
Okay.
So when you put it on high, it is busted.
Awesome. Now, do you have any desire to keep these?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say, this is when I toss them or do whatever, because
I'm
then
gonna
we're
keep
going to get them.
in case I need to replicate this process. That we're
Sure.
doing.
Sounds good. All right. The very next thing we're doing is going to be we're going to do the squash and sausage breakfast hash now. Instead of acorn squash, we're using butternut. Awesome. And we need the kale, the rest of the red onions.
There you
We
go.
have the red onions.
Okay.
You've got the sausage and EVOO and salt and pepper. We don't need the 16 eggs quite yet, but we will.
I put it all the way back then.
Mm-hmm. And salt and
I'm making enough noise.
pepper. Oh, right in front of me. Perfect. All right. So we're gonna make with this whole recipe, we're gonna mix this up into 4 smaller ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the recipe here. We're preheat the oven. I'll let you do that. 400 degrees.
Good. I can do that.
Yeah, we don't even need the big bowl for this one yet,
I think 4
because
pans
we're just gonna put it right into the 4.
Should we make a big one? No, you're good. We have 2 double oven. I was wondering if it's gonna fit. It'll fit in the top. You're good.
You think all 4 will?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
I got 2 yeses and a maybe, so we're going yes. Okay, oven is preheating 400.
All right, very good. So we're just gonna take everything, as you see with this, everything just goes straight into the casserole dishes. So we don't need to worry about mixing anything up in a bowl. I'm just gonna eyeball this. I know that shocks you.
Need some more in the first one.
Yep, definitely. All right. And I think we're pretty even. Maybe a few more out of here. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do the kale. We'll be using more of that.
You think those pans are large enough for all the stuff that has to go in?
The kale cooks down.
Yeah. I just noticed they can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna show that on the video.
So the squash went in first and then the kale.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna do the onions.
Pre-cut 1/3 of a cup.
Mhm.
Red onion.
1 1/3.
1 1/3 cup.
Yep.
It's very colorful, Lindy.
Isn't it
Yes.
though? And you know, this is a good example of when I tell you all to use what you have. They had already available butternut squash. So there's no need to go out and buy acorn squash when you can use a different one.
That was from Peggy's
Sure.
garden, butternut squash.
That's awesome.
So I thank you for that contribution, Peggy.
That is awesome.
That was my major crop this year.
Yeah.
Ended up being butternut squash.
We've had years like that where we had quite a bit of spaghetti squash this year. And none of our others did much of anything. All right, we're going to divide up this pork sausage.
Get your stuff.
Thank you.
Don't forget to take a drink before you do this. Water.
Yes, ma'am.
This is from my husband's
That's awesome.
venison stock. We
I-
substituted.
Yes, again, another
Sausage.
thing. Don't go buy sausage if you don't have it. We'll spread this out
It's,
once we get it in there. The recipe called for sliced sausage, but there's no need in doing that. I mean, they have this amazing venison sausage that's ground. No reason to not use this. If you want to take this one and kind of spread that out with,
I'll do it. You don't have to get your
this,
hands
do you want to
dirty.
use one of these?
I can do it. I'm spreading. Does everybody see I'm spreading?
You do that so well.
Oh yeah, I can do that. This was frozen, so we had to make sure that it thawed out enough to be able to spread.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here you go, honey. Here's one. I tell you what, this is always such a blessing to be able to do this with other people, because doing this by yourself can get not just a lot, but definitely more boring. It's a lot more fun when you're doing it with friends.
I agree.
So
Happy that
I
you're here,
always,
Randy.
I'm
that you're
happy to
here.
be here. I always encourage you all, get a buddy that has the same values as you when it comes to this healthy lifestyle, and do this once a month together. It's just such a blessing to be able to do that.
Peggy's my
Oh,
buddy.
good. I'll be up next month.
Yes, Peggy's my buddy. I need that tool that you just put away, Peggy. Thank you.
All right, and
I use my
then
fingers. It worked much better. Get in here.
So we chose 4 small pans to think that it's just more manageable for 2 people for their meals.
yeah, I think that's a great idea. And because we're doing it this way in disposable pans, we can freeze them just like this in these. And otherwise, if you see the way that I wrote the instructions, it was to save individual servings. We won't have to do that. They can just cook these. Let's see, your salt and pepper. And then with this one,
You need a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
so we'll do that and then,
Bake for 25 minutes.
okay, the eggs go in after the 25 minutes. That's what I thought. I don't want to go
Yeah, you need to do this first.
Wendy
Don't
crazy with salt because Wendy can go a little nuts with salt.
I heard that about Wendy.
Well, it's so funny because Bill won't add salt to anything ever. And I asked him if that was new with me. And he said, well, I don't need to. Everything you cook tastes so good. And I was like, good
Oh,
answer.
yeah, excellent answer. Excellent.
I asked him, I said, is it because I use too much? He said, no. I said, I'm just telling you. I don't have to cover up anything. Okay. Good man. He has learned well. Oh, Wendy, my Wendy's on there. Hi, sweetheart. And Stacy's on there. Hey, guys.
Hi, Wendy and Stacy. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I don't need too much of this just because the sausage is going to be a little bit.
Although it's not as fatty being venison as
Very
it is with
true.
chip sausage.
Very true. All right. I'm excited. So this is going to bake for 25 minutes. You see these guys?
I don't want mine.
This is a breakfast sausage casserole, and we've got 4 of them.
Or see the difference. I was experimenting.
Oh, what, mush versus not?
That's what Peggy said.
All right. Oh, you're just waiting for the temperature to come up? Okay,
It's at
cool.
335 right now.
Where'd you put your other card? You put
I
them.
just put it face down.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what's next.
So good juices down here.
You know, if you want the oil in your water.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It's gonna go down then. Disposal.
So it would make your butter really greasy.
Okay.
All right, next up, I think we need my blender for this.
How about right here? Or do you need?
Yeah, we can do that. We're gonna do the peanut butter and jam chia pudding. Now, did we decide that it was gonna be too much for, where's my, here it is. 7 cups of coconut milk. We might be pushing it on this one too.
Here you go.
Yeah.
This one, I thought maybe if you wanted to mix it in a big bowl, do it in 2 batches.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that. Or we could just cut everything in half and do it that way.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, we could do that. We could just do 3.5 cups and 3.5 cups, which actually would work great because we're gonna layer the jam in between. But we won't do that till later, so, all right. 3.5. Do we need can opener? All right, chia seeds, peanut butter. Chia seeds, peanut butter. Oh, this is fancy. We might have
I
to
can
show
do
you
it.
how to
I can
use
do
this
it.
one. And maple syrup.
Coconut milk, 5 cans.
Perfect. See when you're.
There. Do we need to shake it?
I did
Probably.
shake it, but
Did you? That's okay.
didn't shake it enough.
It'll be good stuff.
It'll be in the blender.
1 3/4 cup in each one. So we just need 2 cans to start off with, right? Because we're gonna do 3.5. Am I doing my math right? Yeah. Perfect. Then we don't even need to measure that. And just go right in here.
Can your audience see what you're?
I don't know. I probably am standing in the way of my. I need 1/2 cup. I just thought about that because I just measured out 1 whole cup, and we're doing half.
Here is the 1/2 cups right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you wanted coconut.
Oh, dry. Yeah.
Dry? Okay.
Yeah. I got it. I measured out the 1 cup of chia seeds, and I wanted to do 1/2. So we'll do that. I got peanut butter.
Five more degrees and we're up to 400 on the oven.
Awesome.
Here we go.
There it is.
How about that timing?
That was perfect. Oops. One of the things you're not supposed to say in the kitchen is oops. I tend to say it a lot.
I'm just trying to watch what you're doing so I can see. I might have to go back and watch the video to watch see what you're doing.
And then would you set your timer for 25 minutes?
Yes, I'll be happy to do that.
Okay. All right, and then we need collagen powder and maple syrup.
Timer 25 minutes.
Perfect.
Blast off.
Blast off. Okay, gonna do 2 ounces of this. Let's see how your ounces are
We
divided.
had that conversation last night. That's 2/3 of an ounce, that measuring spoon.
This?
Yes.
So then 3.
Half of a third.
Half of a third on your maple syrup. That's all right. Oop. Let me get that tab off of it. And for those of y'all who joined us, let's see here.
I've got some that's already open in the refrigerator.
Stacy said, I need an elf to clean up after me. Oh, she said we need the Pampered Chef measure and push thingy. Very good point. All right.
If you need more, we can open this.
That's good. I'm glad you caught me doing that. Here, I'm going to use that right there.
I just put it out there to make sure everybody knew that I still had that somewhere.
That's
Don't want
perfect.
anybody to get anxious about anything.
Be anxious about nothing.
There you go. We know all about that.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna blend up this peanut butter and jam chia pudding and then we're gonna make another batch of it, and then we're gonna let it set in a bowl for a couple hours in the fridge. And so far, we've got the chicken soup on the stove, slow cooking. We've got the breakfast casseroles that are baking in the oven. And then, oh, Stacy, you're asking, am I heating that at all? No, not the chia pudding. This one we're just blending, and then we're going to put it in the fridge to set. And then when we put them in whatever bowls they're going to go in, we're going to layer them with jam in between, with strawberry jam. All right. Now, which bowl did you want? I guess something that will hold double that.
We mentioned these previously.
Okay. Either.
Whatever one
Yeah.
you like.
Let's go with the smaller of the big ones. Perfect. Because it might grow a little bit. And then, thank you. We'll just do one more round of this. It might have done it all, but I was afraid to chance it. I've made that mistake before. Matter of fact, live on here with you all before. Where I'm like, didn't think that one out too well. Should have broken that up. So today we're breaking it up. Okay, I'm going to hand you that. There you go. All right, let's do that one more time. We're going to do 2 cans of the coconut milk. Chia pudding.
Do you need another can?
Yeah, do you have 2 open or no?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, cool.
Coming up.
I shall wait.
I was going to put the lids in there, put a paper towel in the bottom of that basket, and then let them drain in that.
I can follow direction pretty well.
1.
Most days.
All right, so this, in case y'all haven't seen this recipe, this has coconut milk, chia seeds, peanut butter, collagen powder, and maple syrup. Sounds heavenly. It is heavenly. But just reading those ingredients, I'm thinking, oh my goodness. So good.
Coconut's ready.
Awesome.
Coconut milk is ready.
I think Nancy's going to enjoy this one.
I know she will.
I think Kevin will.
Oh, yeah?
Peanut butter. Who doesn't like peanut butter?
That's right.
That's awesome. And if you all have one at home that you already love, sun butter, almond butter, cashew butter, you can use anything in this.
You get your peanut butter.
I did. Used all this except for the collagen. Mama Chia. How funny is that? Mama
You
Chia.
gotta laugh. You have to laugh at this stuff.
No.
Because if you don't,
Feed your
girls.
soul.
that's the.
Oh my goodness.
Ready?
Linda is taking lots of photo ops today.
Yeah, we're gonna share with the girls.
I love it. I'm gonna make sure that sometimes if you leave the chia on top, it'll just get on the lid instead of.
Do you have your maple syrup yet?
Already
It's
did
good
that.
to know. So stir the chia in before you turn the machine on.
Or just don't make that the last thing you add. which I did. I did that in the collagen last, so. All right. Drink your water. I tend to not do this. See what I have missed. Stacy said she did a clean hot chocolate in her blender on soup mode and had a mess. Oh no. Joy said, good morning. Sorry to be joining you late. You're fine. Aww. I'm so glad to be back in here with you guys, and I never expected this many people already on a Tuesday. How awesome. Because I haven't done these for a few months. All right, let's see here. I'm going to use that scraper. Thank you, ma'am. Oops.
You just need 4 more minutes.
Yes. Such a blessing for y'all to be doing this with me. Us all doing it together.
Having fun, having fun,
Yep.
having fun.
Okay. I think we're good. I just don't know.
Around that.
Told you I don't like to waste anything. All right. We're good. Now we just need something saran wrap or foil or something on that, and then we'll put that in the fridge. And then we'll use the later when that sets, and this will be after we're off camera. We can actually layer that however you want. Are you doing those in individual ones or?
Yes, up there, right here.
Okay, perfect.
So
Cool.
I was going to use these.
Awesome. Yeah, those are great. Those are the ones I bought.
And you
Matthew.
told me like 2 servings in a thing, maybe.
Yeah.
So
And what
later.
we'll do is we'll layer them. So later on, we'll take these when this is after this is set, and we'll put some in it. We'll put some of the jam in it, and then we'll top it off, and then they'll be good.
Excellent. Can't wait. Can't wait.
They're going to be delicious.
I'm putting press and seal. My mother told me about this.
Oh, okay.
On top of this.
All right. So that one is done. Now we're going to do the blueberry and banana bread oatmeal. And this one, I want to look at the
In the fridge, this goes.
I'm going to bring this one over here because this has a few directions. It's more than just mixing.
Okay.
So we're going to mash the banana, add the milk. All right, so actually we can put all this straight in the blender. This might be, no, we'll be okay with doing all this in one batch. And
Yes, slightly less.
yeah, whoops, perfect. So we just need to mash up 6 bananas, exactly what you have here.
Yes.
I have a wonderful
I
masher.
tell ya.
I have a wonderful masher, by the way.
Oh, wonderful.
Look at this. This is an antique tool my mother gave me.
Oh, you're kidding.
Mash.
I have Never even seen that. Well, I'll let you have fun with that.
Thank you.
And
I will
I'm
have
going
fun. I will.
I'm gonna do this part.
Are you, okay, you're not
Yeah.
gonna put it in the food processor?
We're gonna mash it over here, right?
Yeah, and you don't have to do it really fine because it'll blend up. It'll just be easier to get it in there than the than doing a whole.
Oh, so you don't want me to pulverize is what you're saying?
Right. Yeah.
I really
not
could do
necessary.
that. I could pulverize. Have been known to.
You can start mashing if you want. Or you're gonna mash them all together.
This in here. There it is. Isn't that something?
How you like it?
That's awesome.
I was wondering what that was.
It's
I would have
a
never.
handy dandy.
Is that the primary thing that it's for? Is it's an actual banana masher?
I was never really told. I just
Okay.
inherited it, and it was like, okay, well, when I got all your banana muffin recipes, like I'm trying this.
That's
So
great.
you told me not to pulverize, though. Is this okay, or you want more?
No, that's
I've
great.
been known to
It'll be-
pulverize with this thing.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun.
It's great therapy. Okay.
Okay.
You took my cutting board.
Took your what?
The cutting board.
Uh
So Linda has to hold the bananas.
oh. Oops.
I'm not a hand model, but I can try it. See my bananas? So Wendy's got 3, Peggy's got 3. I'm getting ready to chop up the last 3.
Be a total of 3, right? I mean, a total of 6.
Yep,
Mhm.
6 bananas. Here we go.
I am going to go ahead and mix what we've got because it may be too much.
Okay,
We might need to
we're gonna do back.
mix, dump, and mix.
Okay.
We have to stir it up anyway, so it'll work. Perfect.
This is called a chopper. So the thing on there says, Wendy, a chopper with stainless steel blades,
Okay.
and it has a patent number on it. So you know
Very
how old
cool.
that is.
Okay. We can do the rest here. Okay.
Shall we stir the soup a little bit?
Yes, please.
I do it every time I walk by.
Good, good, good. And if it's simmering, we can cut it down on low.
Not yet.
I know, I was gonna say that big pot, it'll take a while.
I see
Okay,
bubbles.
that's good.
Mhm.
Okey-dokey, let's see what else I need to put in there. 3/4 cup of chia seeds, 3/4 cup of hemp seeds, 1/3 cup of ground flax. Need the maple syrup again,
Okay, I'll get that.
and vanilla extract. I got that.
Okay.
And cinnamon. It's another tasty one.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's a good thing we removed some. All right, let's see.
People are chatting with you, Wendy. Chat people.
Yeah. So happy to see all y'all in here. Some of my favorite humans in this place. Wendy said, I love it's on a Tuesday. I'm sitting in the office by myself and now I have company while watching. That's perfect.
Nice. Nice.
And then Stacy says, are we freezing the chia pudding? I've been afraid that it would get watery. It doesn't at all. I freeze my chia puddings all the time. If y'all remember a couple months ago when I did the carrot cake chia pudding, I froze a ton of that. And I did, I haven't had any problems with that.
I tested it also, and it's nice. It's really nice frozen.
Yeah.
Really nice.
All right. So this is the 3/4 cup chia, and then the hemp seeds, and then we'll do, I did the maple already. And then we need a 1/3 cup of flax. And
7 minutes on the sausage in the oven.
sounds good. And that's the only thing we're baking today, which is great.
Correct.
Ooh, 1/2 cup of cinnamon. I will have you measure that because I don't want to trust me on that one. I eyeballed the vanilla, but that's a lot of cinnamon.
Linda, I need a tablespoon. That's a regular one.
Oh, and do we have the flaxseed? Or are we using hemp
Yeah, I
instead?
got it.
I gave you hemp.
Oh, okay.
We have flaxseed.
Perfect.
Do you want it?
It said hemp. So
It's
use-
both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need a 1/3 cup of flax.
Here
Yeah,
it is. Here.
I didn't get that far on the recipe.
that's all right. Do you have a 1/3 cup over there?
It's over there, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, they can't see because you're.
Blocking
Yeah.
Cinnamon,
my big booty. All right. I think I'm gonna have to do another dump.
Okay.
Mix and dump again because it's gonna be too much. We'll get it started. Dump a little bit out of that, and then we'll do one final mix. Just mix them all together. Oh, yeah. It is kind of funny that this is called oatmeal and there's no oats in it.
That was alarming to me. It's like, I know.
I was
we need
looking at
oats.
your recipe going, well, where's the oats?
Yeah. Several of the ones that are in my database, they call them oatmeal. I'm like, why not just call it what it is, which is another chia hemp flax meal. thing about this one is it whisks all together anyway. So if you have to do it in batches like this, it won't hurt anything. I knew this was going to be the thicker part. Let's see.
Oh, I can smell the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. Lots of cinnamon. We'll have to show them.
Yeah, I'll move it over there once you get it all done.
Mm-hmm. Way too much getting stuck into these blades. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Stick this over here.
You ready to wash it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think we have one more recipe that's going to use that. Well, actually, two more. Because we're going to do the dressing.
Okay. You have 2 minutes on the
Awesome.
sausage.
You gotta hold that.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This is really going to be good. This is where I always tell y'all we need smell-o-vision. You can smell the cinnamon really powerful in here. So we are going to let this, Stacy said, let that blender wash itself. Yes, we definitely could do that. It does have a wash feature on it, which I use all the time, but we're using it back to back. So we're just rolling through it. So this one, we're going to refrigerate it and then we're going to freeze it. And then the instructions are later to top with pecans, blueberries, and tahini. Of course, you can top it with whatever you want or nothing, but this is going to be a delicious breakfast for them to go along with that, where they can choose this or the chia pudding, the other chia pudding.
Yeah. So you want that covered now?
Yes, that would be perfect. All righty, moving right along, ladies. One task after another, and it's just next thing you know, you're getting it all done. I will tell you, since we're doing fewer baked items, it's
I made a mess, Wendy.
that's okay.
Made a mess.
That's why I had you do that task.
This is my challenge.
Where's the
Press and seal is not too good unless you really do press.
Unless you really do press,
You have to
and
really
then you
do.
can seal.
You do what it says. That's right. You have to press first.
I'm going to give you a little bit more for the other directions. Let's see. Ta-da! I totally got the easy end of that deal because you had already done all the hard work. All right, so this will go in the fridge.
Trying to make space, Wendy.
Okay.
Can we take some kind of meat out?
We are soon to do that. We're gonna. I'll tell you what. The Greek yogurt we're gonna pull out.
Okay.
Ready for the eggs.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay, we got it in the fridge.
Awesome.
Hey, you want to use yours first or mine?
Doesn't matter.
16 eggs. Okay, cool. So for those of you all who missed the sausage casserole, we
Or do
are.
you want them over there so you can?
Actually, no. Let's just do them.
Right in
Yeah,
there?
we'll crack them right into it. Let's see if you all can see what we're doing. I need to move. Yeah, there you go. We're just going to add eggs onto the top of them. And then we're going to.
Eggshells go right in here.
Perfect.
Nope, they can't see.
I don't know. I get my button away every time.
Eggs are sliding.
We need to test that on Peggy's on her bulky one that didn't get pushed down.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
All right, now we gotta get some of the back of these.
See if I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could just rotate them.
Got a kale chip there.
Perfect.
Well, do it this way.
Slide that one in.
Yeah, I can't make it that easy. Linda.
I'm just on the outside looking in, so it's easier that way.
They are like kale chips.
They are.
Okay, so there's the mountaintops.
Mm-hmm. I will make sure to get them in the valleys.
That's funny. That's funny.
Here's a nice spot there.
There it is.
Whoops, there it went. Now you know why you flatten.
I love the idea. There we go. You got that one in your spot. All right. I mean, oops.
Toss it over here, Linda.
I don't trust myself.
One more egg.
Mm-hmm. Go. Awesome. Then they bake for another 5 minutes or until they're the consistency that you want. The eggs are the consistency that you want. Let's see here.
You have a light underneath too so we can see it.
Even scratch and sniff would be awesome, Joy said. I agree. That would be perfect.
Scratch and sniff.
All right, the next thing we're going to do is the lemon yogurt fruit dip. So it's the last thing that we need. Actually, we don't even need a blender for that one. I was thinking we did. We don't. That's what we're going to use this bowl for.
Oh, okay.
We just
We're
need the.
concentrating on the timer.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to get the
It was magic, Linda, magic.
lemon zest. Oops. Lemon zest, Greek yogurt, and more maple syrup. Okay. Did we finish off the maple?
Yeah, it's just a little bit left.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
But there's, there's plenty.
Yeah. Let's see. The small measurer is what I'm looking for.
That's right there.
Oh, I bet it is in the thing. All right, perfect. So this is a lemon yogurt fruit dip, which is so yummy. This is something that anybody can make in a hurry. I'm trying to see how much is in this. 2/3 times 5.
Yeah.
Going to make me do math. So 3 cups.
10/3.
So
3 and a
3
third.
1/3 cups.
okay, 3 1/3 cups in each one of these.
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
It's really smelling good. Look at that beautiful broth.
Not your fault.
That broth is amazing. So since there is just going to be, let's see here, 2/3 of a cup left, I could probably just mix it all into this. Unless you are dying to save 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt.
I prefer coconut yogurt, but I
Yes.
couldn't find it, so. we
No, that's
substituted.
perfect. That's perfect. And I think the recipe calls for Greek anyway.
Yes,
I
yes.
usually don't, but yeah, that'll be fine for Nancy, and she will enjoy this. And the recipe is written to cut up apples and use this as a dip. But certainly anything that you
Want to dip?
want to dip in it, but it's definitely great with apples. As I'm looking at this, guys, I'm thinking I might have to add this to the Christmas open house menu.
I think that's nice.
That would be a really
I love the little heart dish that it's in your picture.
yes. I wish that one was mine. I love that dish too. That picture isn't mine. Some of the more creative ones are definitely stock photos.
And then we're good.
Can we just put it in the dishwasher?
No, it's going in the trash.
Oh,
This is plastic. I don't think we can keep it. Do we need to keep it?
So this is just lemon zest, y'all. And as soon as I get the lemon zest kind of worked in a little bit, I'm going to add maple syrup. Just do need a little bit more. Perfect.
All right.
Stacy did the math for us too.
Oh, good. Did we do it right, Stacey?
Yes, she said 3 1/3.
Yay! That's great. We still have brain power. That's good.
I'll show y'all what I'm doing here. It's for most things, if I'm this close, you either get to see my face or you get to see the bowl. So we are going to let you see the bowl. That's the important thing right now. Wendy, I think we have to add this to our list for the open house, honey. Wendy's coming to help me prepare for that. Yes.
Nice.
She is coming the day before. I'm looking forward to it.
That looks delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon zest. Okay, 5 minutes is up on the eggs.
All right, let's take a peek at them and just see how they look.
they're not done yet.
Nah, I'd let them go longer. Yeah, the recipe says 5 minutes. I'm probably more of a 10-minute girl, but I don't like my eggs runny, so we can just keep looking.
I set it for 5 more minutes.
Sounds good.
And your soup is boiling.
Turn it
Cool.
down
So yeah, turn it down,
so that it's
and then we'll just let it slow cook. Cook low and slow.
I turned it off.
No, you didn't. It's on. But this burner,
That's
all the way
low, is it
low, and
gonna
it's still not simmer. So we may need to move it to a different burner if you want it to simmer. This is as low as it goes right here.
All right, who wants to taste?
Should be good.
Oh, can I do it like this?
Sure. It's just
Am I
us.
watching?
Want to taste?
Oh, that lemon zest is superb.
Good.
It tastes really, really good.
Stuff.
I like that.
That is awesome.
Well, if anybody wants to lick the whole spoon.
Yeah. I'm going to.
All right.
Once everybody lock. Here we go.
Does this have a lid, or was this you said?
No lid, we'll press
Okay.
and seal, but I'll do it right this time.
Well, this one's easier because it's not so wide.
You're right.
Oh, egg. Oh, let me put this in here. Nope. We got the chili seasoning next, which is so easy. Oh, do you know what I didn't bring? Do you have a canning funnel?
Yes.
Praise God. Okay. I was like,
I have several. Do you like metal or plastic?
it doesn't matter. As long as it's nice wide canning funnel, doesn't bother me. All right, so we'll get this up. We're gonna do the chili and taco seasoning, which anybody who has watched me knows is no stranger to this, because I make this a lot. This is a staple in our home for sure. Wash my hands. Got sticky from that stuff. So all I do with the seasoning is I just dump every single ingredient into that, and then we shake it up.
Black pepper. Cayenne pepper.
Let me see how much I gave y'all to for us to make. Yeah, we can do that with this one. Sometimes I do huge batches and I need to put them in a bowl first, but this will.
Coriander.
All right, so black pepper. These I do measure because I tend to.
Sea salt. It's all coming to you.
Awesome.
She's giving her measuring things.
So, tablespoon. Oh, perfect. Let's turn this so y'all can see. Just gonna make.
Got it, garlic powder.
It's over there somewhere.
All right, black pepper.
Some of them are pre-measured. I wrote it on there.
Did you? Aren't you something?
Onion powder, paprika, and cumin. You have cumin.
Mm-hmm.
Coriander.
Ones at your left hand are pre-measured.
Okay, cool.
Chili powder. That's a lot of chili powder. There we go. It's probably need 3.
Let's do coriander. Coriander. Quarter cup. Actually, I'll need the quarter, the half. I can make do with just those two. Perfect. Thank you.
Got a whiff of the black pepper.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Sea salt. Those are all the ones I'm done with over there. Uh-oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Do you
How
mind
about
getting
the other side? Is that a shaker?
I thought it was a shaker, but I could be wrong. Yep,
How much?
quarter cup. I'll move on to the next one. And let's see, a quarter cup of oregano. Eyeball it in this. Quarter cup garlic powder, that one. Okay. Half cup is measured, so I'm going to do quarter cup.
Here's your salt.
Awesome.
Egg is done. You want to take a peek?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Or a little bit longer?
Maybe a little longer. Now that I look at it, it still looks a little watery, the egg whites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know how to do a timer.
Uh-oh. Onion powder. Quarter cup.
Push start.
Half cup paprika. We're going to use this whole thing.
Oh man, it smells so good.
Mm-hmm. 3/4 cup.
Okay, Linda,
of
what's the
cumin.
start that you push for the timer?
You have to push time set off. Are you ready?
No.
Are you turning the oven off?
No. I hit timer.
I know, but it's sensitive. You have to, because that turned the oven off.
Okay.
So timer set, what do you want?
5.
Okay, it's 5 on that.
What were you using to open this? Did you have a knife you were? Oh wait, I might have it.
Your fingers are strong. I used the scissors over there.
Ha!
Here they are.
Got it.
You didn't pour all of this?
No, because it's for other recipes too.
Oh, okay.
It was that was probably what was on the shopping list because it was
Oh,
a
okay.
combination of all the others.
That's beautiful, Wendy.
Wait,
Beautiful.
You just wait. Wait, there's more.
there's more. All right, 3/4 cup of cumin. All right, and the last bit is going to be the 1.5 cups of chili powder.
Oh, needs to be open. There's one that's already open.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Did you put your knife away already?
It's right there, the scissors. That's what I use.
You can. I'll line them up. You do them.
Sounds good. I just realized I didn't put your human shaker back on its spot.
That's a lot of cumin.
Mm-hmm. You can smell it.
I mean, in that shaker full.
Yeah. Ooh. Perfect. Here, these are.
Soup is still boiling. Should I put it over to the other burner that's not so warm as this one? Because it's on the lowest setting. Still boiling.
I mean, usually I just,
It's
even on the
simmering.
low setting, it'll be
simmering.
fine. Yeah, it's simmering. It'll be.
It's good.
Good
It
stuff.
smells really good.
It does. Just put a little bit more on the top of this. And then we're going to just put the lid on and shake it up. It was pretty. I should have just left it.
It was
It
pretty.
was all layered.
Like one of those jar things.
Yeah. All right, we have our chili powder. All right, let's see here. Joy said, I make so much of the taco seasoning and share with Megan and her family. Even Madison, 7 years old, thinks it's the best ever, as she says. I love it. And then, oh, Stacy, I don't know when you said move the camera. I'm sorry. I missed you. Let's see. Wendy says, sounds good to me. Cool. You know, I've got a list growing. Stacey said we have all those Tupperware measuring cups. I love it. All right. Let's get the next one. This is when we start having the fun with the bags. Ladies, we're going to finish these records.
I need to turn garbage disposal on when it's wet.
Go for it.
Loud.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Do you reuse your bags or you want me to throw them out?
They could be thrown away. Thank you.
So normally I would do all three. I'm going to tell the camera. Normally I would, in my instructions, I have to do 3 recipes all at once, but I forgot to bring a couple of my baggie holders. So we're going to just do the first 2 and then we'll clip the third one on when we're done. So I'll just use 7 of those. Whoops. Remove this stuff. Let me take a sip of water, Linda.
More than that, Wendy. I'm getting ready to fill it up again for you. Okay, let's take a look at this sausage. The egg. That was kind of laying back there.
Yeah. I mean, they are going to bake them again,
Should I
you
switch them?
know, or heat them up again, I should say.
You want to show your people?
Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They just didn't brown like when you do them
Yeah.
on the stove.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna pick one up and show?
You like this one best?
I like that one a lot. That turned out so good. Here, let me move the camera so they can see what you are doing. Look how pretty.
Ooh,
Yeah, don't
juice
burn
is-
yourself.
Juice is flowing.
Yes.
So this is about as good as it gets.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's the breakfast casserole. So we did 4 of those.
That's what the eggs look like on the top. So
Yep.
that was intriguing. Okay.
Perfect. All right.
So we're just putting them out
Here.
and on top of this. thing.
Okay, so we're gonna do the roast beef and veggies in 3 of these. And we're gonna do the chipotle steak and guac bowls. I mean the chipotle steak, cauliflower rice, and guac bowls. Let me see, what am I working on here? The roast beef. We are definitely going to finish in record time, ladies.
That was the goal. That is the goal. Turn the oven off. We're done, right? Oven off.
Yes. Yeah, it makes a big difference when you're not baking a lot of stuff because these are very easy to run through. As you saw, if any of y'all watched my last live stream that nobody got to see live because I was trying to broadcast it on Facebook because I didn't schedule it and it didn't work. So, but if you didn't, go back and watch it. It's when I did, a week and a half ago, I did a bunch of freezer meals at my house and smoothies. And I did all of that in an hour and a half by myself. I can't remember how many freezer meals I did, but I did a bunch.
I thought you said 15. But
That sounds right. That sounds right. So I did 15 freezer meals and 12 smoothies in an hour and a half. And we're in under an hour and a half and we're already rolling.
Drink your water, Wendy.
Yes, ma'am.
You know
I'm just
everybody
setting
she needs
this
to
up.
drink her water, doesn't she?
Teach the teacher. You got to do that. All right. So now we're going to do the potatoes, the carrots, the celery, the onion, the little chunk onions we did, the yellow chunk onions. Perfect. Uh-huh. And the carrots. Yep. Carrots, celery, potatoes you got. Olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. We'll get the meat last.
What kind of meat is it?
We're gonna do the roasts in one and the chipotle steak, the 1.5 pound steak in the other.
So chuck roasted flank. Is that right?
Yep. All right. So each one of these bags are getting 5 potatoes. Let's see if we need.
We're gonna
Yeah, we might want to.
cut this.
We might not need them. I think we're good. Whoop, gonna move camera so y'all can see what I'm doing. We just threw potatoes in each one. And just to remind y'all, when you have the cards, this is showing you, it says roast beef and veggies, and there's a 3. That means we're doing 3 bags of them. And that everything listed is what is going in the bags. So you don't have to look at the recipe that will tell you 15 potatoes, 9 carrots, and then do the math. You don't have to deal with that. Because I don't know about y'all, but my brain, when I'm in this, doesn't have time for math.
You fill some water, Wendy.
Sure.
I just talk. She doesn't do. How about Peggy? Would you like to refill water?
No, thank you. All right, got the carrots.
I love this one for the roast. Then you just dump it in and cook it.
Yep. I'm glad I didn't suggest that we get more carrots.
Really?
We might not have had room.
That's funny.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to what I was grabbing.
I was trying to keep them moist.
No, that's perfect. As you can see, I eyeball. Keeps your life much easier.
And drives Linda crazy.
Drives Linda nuts.
This is a fact.
All right. Oh, can I get the olive oil, please? I'm gonna.
Is it okay for me to start opening up the meat now
Sure.
for the chuck roast?
Actually, you don't even. Well, yeah, because there's 3 of us. If you're doing this by yourself, I always recommend that you do all of your non-meat prep first, and then you at one time can do all the beef, and then you go back and do all the chicken. Only just sanitary reasons, but there's multiple of us that can touch.
Whatever you
So-
say, I'll just ask the question.
Yeah, no.
I'll wait.
It's a great question.
I'll wait.
You're so funny.
Instruction.
She's like, I am not
learning.
doing it.
I'm learning.
If you want to start getting out what we need for this one, which is the lime juice, the 1/4 cup of lime juice, that'll be the one that looks lighter, that was mixed with a little bit of lemon. That one, because we've got oil, we've got taco seasoning, and salt. Let's see here. Where was I? Perfect.
I was like, I saw that taco seasoning somewhere.
Yes. All right.
1/4 cup lime juice. Do I measure it out or use the eyeball of lime juice?
I eyeball it between the 4.
Okay.
So basically, I just.
No.
But you are welcome to measure it if it drives you crazy. She's like, no. And I know it doesn't seem like it would, but as this is freezing and then as it's thawing, gives this ample time to marinate. So you're getting a really good marinade on all of these, just, the flavors melding together. It's not really marinated with this one because there's not a bunch of liquid, but all right, so that one's ready for the roast. So now we're just gonna flip you over here, and we're doing the Chipotle steak, cauliflower, and rice bowls. We've got our lime/lemon juice. Okay. Let me make sure we get good with all of them. I might need to move a little bit out of that first one. Just pour a little tiny bit. I went a little crazy on that one. There we go. Okay. All right, oil. So 1/8 cup each is 2 tablespoons. Just eyeball it.
I'm watching.
If you think about it, it's
Learn how
really
to
just a
eyeball.
marinade. So now this one I will use the tablespoon just because we just made this. And I don't want to dump too much because I will.
We're heaping tablespoon on that, by the way, I
Yes.
can see.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. That we just used, if you couldn't see what I was holding, we just used the taco seasoning that we just made. Some salt. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put the 2.5 pound or the one roast in each one of those bags, and then 1.5 pounds of the flank steak in these bags. Oops.
We need more seasoning. We're good.
Nope, we're good on these two.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just where to do it.
I'm going to bring these close together so we can see what we're doing here.
Okay, so this is chuck roast.
Okay,
This is 2.3 pounds of this one.
cool. So we're just going to drop one in each thing. It'll be close enough. Awesome.
The snow is melting.
So this one might not fit. We might need to cut that one in half. That's okay. I can do that in just a second. Do you have a heavy duty knife? Because we can do that easily.
Should be in here.
Okay, I don't want to touch it. So just
I did too.
yeah. Peggy with the clean hands. I think if we could just
Which
cut it
one you
in.
want?
Maybe
This
that
one?
serrated
Or
one.
the serrated one?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's gonna be. But that should both go in one bag, right?
Yeah, they'll both go in one. It's just
It won't fit that
too
way?
long to go in. Blocking the camera.
Yeah.
Y'all can see what we're doing here. Just so you can see, this London broil is going to be too wide for that.
The bag.
The bag. And like we're supposed to, we are not fully thawing with things that we don't need to. So just gonna cut this.
No, we might want your other thing of broth in here.
Huh?
Might want your other thing of broth in here.
Oh, cool. It won't hurt.
And see how thick it is.
I think that went downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Did I not put up all that I was supposed to in there?
You did,
Okay.
but it's
just thickening up.
yeah, the lentils are sucking up that broth.
Ah, yeah.
So I don't know if you want water or more broth. Whichever.
We can do either. If you have more, we can certainly use more.
And you can look at it, it might be supposed to be that, but my husband says I always get my soup too thick.
Too thick?
Too thick.
Okay. Ta-da! We'll get both of these in here. That's perfect. Okay. And then this. Now, okay, is one of these supposed to be for the flank steak?
No,
or-
this is 1 pound and 1 pound equals 2.
Okay, cool.
There's
going
2.5
into-
pounds in each.
Yep,
A bag.
yep, that's perfect.
So that's all of your chuck roast and the flanks over here.
Awesome. This one might require some shuffling. No, it's not bad once I picked it up. And I'm gonna add the flank steak. You said that's where?
Yes, right here.
Okay, perfect.
Clean off this section.
Yeah, no, that's great.
It's time for you to drink water, Wendy.
I have been. I've been doing much better today, thanks to you.
So we're gonna have to take a break to get a bathroom.
Yeah, that too. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So for the flank, It's 3 bags of 1.5. So both of these go in a bag.
Okay, perfect.
This goes in a bag and this goes in a bag.
Okay, awesome.
I'll open it up there.
Thank you. So 3 bags of 1.5.
Pounds each. So that's 1 bag. This is 2. This is 3.
We've got 4 though.
That's interesting.
Is it a total of 6? Mm-mm. That's okay.
This is 4.5 pounds. 4.6 pounds right here.
Okay.
So
Maybe we were supposed to do 3 of these. I have down 4, but maybe not. Okay. We'll make it work. That is fine. We will make it
But
work.
this is flanked, right? We're doing this. This recipe calls for flank steak.
Yep.
Are you sure it's not top sirloin?
Yeah, the top sirloin goes in the carne asada,
Okay.
which is, where did I put those? That is, now that's 4.5 pounds.
I have 4 bags in the top sirloin. Is that-
Okay, let's do the top sirloin for this then.
Okay.
And we'll, if you want to stick these 3 bags on these 3 racks, that'll be for those.
Because
That's why I like doing all my steak ones at one time. I should.
top
It's my fault.
sirloin, 4 bags,
Mhm.
and so this is what you need now. Right?
4 1.5 pound bags. Yep, that's exactly what I need. So all these will go on that on the
other
carne
one?
asada. Mm-hmm. And those can go ahead and actually I'll get Peggy to do that. Those.
This is
When you get a moment.
These cubes from Evermore Farm.
Yay!
1.24 pounds. So that's 1 bag.
Perfect. This is easy to fit because this is just basically the seasoning.
This is 1.86 pounds, so that's a little bigger, but it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It defrosted just enough to be able to get this packaging off.
That's
But
all
it
we
is definitely
need.
frozen.
Yes, that's perfect. Because you don't want to thaw and then refreeze.
This is all these together is exactly 1 pound. So
Okay. So I'll break
yeah, I didn't know if you were going to or not.
a little bit off of this one and just add to that. That'll work. And how much is that one?
This is 1.02.
Okay. Take a couple pieces off this one and put it in that. Or maybe we won't.
Yeah, you need a hammer.
That's all right. That's perfect. Mine are not over completely even, so sorry. That's right in front of you. I just didn't want to touch the bags with meat hands.
Yeah,
I've got clean hands.
Okay, cool.
I'll work on these.
I need to clean the counter off first.
I'll go to the clean side.
There you go. Thank you. Hand these to you. And I will bring these over here once. Did you already get here? I didn't want to jump in your way. Okay. Perfect. All right, so this is the carne asada.
3 bags.
Tacos. Let me put this. Yes. And I'm gonna do oil, the rest of the lime juice.
Before you do that, while your hands are clean, you get the oil.
The cilantro, from the table, I'll need the oil, the cumin, and the salt and pepper.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the cilantro. This is another easy one. And if I had remembered what I told Linda I would bring, which was a couple of more of these things, we could have done all 10 bags together, but that's okay. Not everybody's gonna have 12 of them at a time.
You want olive oil for this instead of the, right?
Oh, either is fine,
Add both.
whichever
so
you prefer.
You decide. This is
Okay.
ready to go.
Cool. Yeah, because all I wrote on my thing was oil, so. Ooh, we're gonna finish that stuff off. That's perfect. All right, we're putting the cilantro in here.
Do you want me to move that over to the smaller burner? Is that what you said? No, you said broth. Okay. That's downstairs.
I don't know, Wendy can take a.
Yeah,
look
I'll
and
look
see
at it.
What she thinks, 'cause she's seen it before, I haven't.
Ta-da! All right. Oops, sorry. Cumin.
You want to wash these? Or no?
Okay.
She said okay.
I hadn't thought about it. I don't know.
I just thought
I
I
don't
don't
normally
them
wash
off to
them.
get whatever off of them, if we spilled anything.
So we're eyeballing the cumin.
Uh-huh. I eyeball all my spices.
I know.
Unless I'm baking.
Except for cinnamon, 4 cups.
Yeah, well, when it's that much. If it's a little tiny bit of cinnamon in a recipe, I'll still eyeball that. But that one recipe called for a half a cup of it. I was like, I'm not trusting my eyes on that. Pepper.
Black pepper?
Thank you, ma'am.
Surely.
And then we're just going to put the steak in it.
Okay, here it comes.
Is that
Mm. This is chicken.
Yeah, we don't need the pork and the turkey yet. We're going to do the chicken fajitas next.
Okay.
Because that one is just chicken. So it's the only good one. Oh, perfect.
Yep, that's half of a bag.
Okay.
This is the other half.
Oh, while you're cutting that, let me look. Ooh, that looks good.
100% grass-fed organic beef strip loin steak, 9 ounces times 2.
Wonderful. Oh, that soup looks so good.
Bag number 2 is London broil, 1.2 pounds.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
It's close to 1.5, but not quite.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
Can honestly say I've never wrestled this much with meat before. I can put that on my resume now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay. This is boneless New York strip, 1.6 pounds. For bag number 3, right?
Yep. Whoop. Slippery suckers. Thank you, ma'am.
Surely. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and then we'll just zip these up.
Yep.
If while I'm getting the others set up, if y'all want to put those in the freezer.
Yep, I'd love to do that. Prints off your workstation now. I'm gonna work on that.
Thank you, thank you. Here we go. So these are going to be carne asada tacos once they are cooked. Joy hit the nail on the head. She said, "You know my thoughts about seasoning. Southern women season until the spirits of our ancestors whisper, 'That's enough, honey.'"
I
She
love
is
it.
right. She is right.
I have to channel my ancestors then.
There you
Maybe I
go.
need to channel yours.
Yeah.
You have southern ancestors, Linda?
No, I do not. Mine are northern.
I'll share. My granny would gladly come speak to you too.
Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm headed to the freezer.
Stacy said, "Season with your heart." That's right.
Oh,
I love that. All right, room in here for these, or you want to?
yes.
Okay.
Just throw in. Yeah. Have handles, so just pile them on.
Awesome.
I'll show your group.
Look
Going
at-
to the freezer, everybody.
Yes.
This is one load.
Perfect. Do you need the door? Okay. All right. Chicken fajitas are next.
Pork medallions with mushrooms. You want that one too?
Mm-mm. But you can certainly get them all set up, ready to go. All right, so we're gonna do peppers, onions. We cut those last night. Peppers and where are all those onions?
Top shelf? Are they on the top shelf?
What's your decision about the soup, Wendy? Do you want more broth? Because I have to go downstairs and get it.
If
Do you want to?
I don't think so. I think it looks good.
Very good.
You know what? I might have put the wrong onions in the wrong. The fajita onions.
Or did we put both in the same?
I think I put them in the roast beef, but I feel like they should have been in there.
Yeah, they should have been.
Well, that's okay. We need 4 onions, but they don't need to be.
Yellow or red?
I would do yellow, but whatever we have is fine. And they don't need to be thin sliced. They can just be chunks and fajitas. Oops. So I don't know how long it's been since I told you all this. I usually try and tell y'all every time, but I haven't today. Anything that we prep ahead is stuff that you can purchase prepped. Like the reason why we cut fennel today is because you cannot buy fennel cut. So I don't want to set any unrealistic expectations. You can do you can purchase all of these things in the way that we have prepped them. But we chose to save money and buy things that we prep, or know what your veggies look like yourself and prep them. Because a lot of times you don't know what quality of stuff they're using when they pre-cut stuff. So it's dealer's choice, but I purposely never prep anything ahead before we get on the camera. If it's something that we can't purchase that way, because I want to keep it real for y'all. All right, salt, pepper, cumin, and taco seasoning. That is a loud beep out there.
Something's backing up.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So this is why I go through a lot of taco seasoning, y'all. You've seen me use this in a couple of recipes now already. And it's so good. I even put this in my meatloaf.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mhm. Right. Oh, no, I don't
Be sliced or choked.
I think whatever's easiest. I mean, you could do,
Slice like
yeah, I think that would be good. Let's see. Stacy said hers keeps skipping. Huh. Joy said that season with your heart should be on an apron. I agree. I like that idea. And Wendy, I am very upset because Peggy and Linda are wearing their cute aprons and I forgot mine that you got me. My Massey Wellness apron. All right, pound chicken. Well, we'll do that first. You just let me know when you, with each one, I'll just grab them from you, throw them in a bag.
Oops.
Start now. I was gonna say more like you throw them at me. Perfect.
And I did not go to the Julia Child cooking school, so I cannot slice an onion quickly.
Oh, that's okay. I cannot either. I know I see people on TV doing them so fast, and I'm like, what robots are these? Because I can't. You okay?
Yeah, I thought I might have cut myself, but I didn't.
Okay, good.
I moved quickly enough. This is not a sharp enough knife for onions.
You and I will be crying when Linda walks back in.
Yep.
I must have left some onions off my list.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops. Did one
Yeah,
open?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
got it. It's good.
Okay.
Just a little spillage, but nothing crucial.
Okay, good.
Chipotle steak didn't like being in the bag.
Uh-oh.
So a little bit of the seasoning leaked out, but not the meat.
Not lots. Okay. All right. These are
I'm
just
not doing a
leaving
good
the
job on my
chicken.
sealing, huh?
Just one.
Chicken. Aha.
So got plenty of seasoning.
One, two, three, four things of chicken.
Yep. Those are thighs, boneless, right?
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm going to use this knife to cook her.
Bag for the scraps out in the other room.
It's in the pantry.
Now, when you get them close to the size or whatever that you need, you don't need to thaw these fully, just enough to be able to get this stuff off the back.
Yeah, you got two frozen and two.
Yeah. That way you don't have to, thaw fully and then refreeze because you don't really want to do that. This one's already fresh, so this is an easy one. as you see, is frozen. Yeah. And one more. All right. Let me, yep, that's everything in that.
Take that out. Got it?
Okay. She have a mess to clean up.
I don't know. She's OCD about how she packs.
Oh, is she? I love it. In theory, I try to be. Never ends up staying that way. That's why right now, I had said one of the reasons I'm really glad that I am doing this at other people's houses for quite a few months before I do mine again, because I have a lot of stuff that I need to use. And so I am going to get very creative, which I'll be glad to share stuff I'm doing, but I'm going to really try and buy as little as possible and use what I have. For instance, I was telling these ladies, I made the most delicious shepherd's pie the other day. And I used what I had. I had a bunch of the portobello caps. I had black beans, carrots, onion from our, I mean, not onion, garlic from our garden. And then I had some leftover of the nightshade-free pasta sauce. And I had that mixed with a little bit of ground beef that I had fixed for us. And then I mixed all that together and I did mashed sweet potatoes on top. And I'm telling you what, that was unbelievable how good that was. So tasty. All right, that is that. Next, we're moving on to the pork medallions. Get my, oh wait, this is it. Yep. All right, so avocado oil, we need Dijon mustard, chives, and then the mushrooms and peas. Oh, that's empty.
Salt, chives. What else?
Mushrooms and peas, and then we'll be using the pork tenderloin. Which actually, if you want to slice that up, the pork tenderloin, which I think I saw up top.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. That's another example of something that we didn't do ahead because generally you're not going to get the pork tenderloin sliced kind of the way we're going to do it. So, and I'm trying to see, did this, Might not need the. It's not gonna be. Oh no, this is gonna be in a slow cooker, so we don't have to do it. We don't even have. Well, is it just these two are going in here?
This pork, how much?
1.5 pounds each. So 4.5
This-
pounds total. Yeah, that's 2 pounds.
This is 2 pounds.
Okay. So I would just cut enough for that to be evenly distributed between 3, unless she's got another one.
I did not see another one.
Okay, that'll work. 4 pounds is close enough to 4.5. For sure.
Well, it was like 4.2 and 4.
Oh, was it?
This one was 4.2. And this one, I mean, 2.04 and 2.2.
Okay, yeah, that's close
Close.
enough. Very close. Yeah. So it just needs to be divided up between the 3. If it's easy to slice, you can slice it in chunks, but you don't need to because it's going to be in the slow cooker. So
You want chunks or slices? Chunks?
usually when I do it, it depends. With this one, you could do chunks because I would just cut it down the middle and then slice.
Okay.
They're fresh, right? You don't have to worry about that. Okay.
They're not frozen.
Good. I'm just trying to use the last of her Dijon here. Okay. Let's see if no, not Joy. That was a me gift. She said, "I'll eat the sweet potatoes." No, that dish was all me. And he said, "Make sure you eat that before you go to Tennessee." He wouldn't even try it. That's why I left the big chunks of mushrooms in it. Otherwise, I would have blended them up if he was going to eat them.
Are these chunks okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, chives. So this is pork medallions with mushrooms and peas. We're doing Dijon mustard, chives, avocado oil, mushrooms, peas, and pork. Nice, simple recipe. Everything okay?
Good.
Good.
Our freezer space is getting packed up. That's
Good.
exciting.
Very exciting. Do a little bit of avocado oil in each one.
And you just emptied out those vegetables, so we now have freezer space.
Yes,
Right.
we do.
You're missing cutting the pork, Linda.
Well, I can certainly do it, but yes, it needed to be cut.
I told him that's one of the things we didn't do ahead because it was either you don't need to do it because you're putting it in the slow cooker, or you can look at it as you can't buy it the way that we would be slicing it anyway. So
Right.
either way,
That
we
was the
were
hard part.
we weren't gonna do that off camera. Okay, I'm gonna split these mushrooms up among the 3 bags.
Do you know if this one's clean over here?
Yes. Is it? Yes.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'll give it here.
It's a little wet. I didn't know.
Joy said, since he didn't eat the dish with the sweet potatoes, she said, "I know he had plenty to choose from the 4-body freezer." That's what I always say. My freezer's big enough to hold 4 bodies.
Wow. Wow. That's a big freezer.
And you have it full?
pretty close. That's why I said I've got a,
Yep.
and a lot of it is honestly, it's stock stuff because I'll collect, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, I really need to make some stock. So there's definitely things like that I can do.
Well, this is the first time I made this stock, and it's very easier than I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite satisfying when you
Yes.
see the jar.
Yeah, it is. And when you think about, and I'm always talking about how thrifty I am. I cannot spend $7 on a jar of,
Yes.
or on a box of that Kettle and Fire when I know I can just make it myself out of stuff I would have thrown away anyway.
And actually, hers smells better than Kettle and Fire.
Heck yeah. Absolutely. It is so much tastier, I think.
These boxes are small.
They are. I couldn't believe it. I'd never seen it in person. I have now because they actually sell it in Wise now.
Do they?
But
It is a smaller container, though, isn't it?
it is, but that's how it comes. And I know that when we did this with my sister back in the spring, she didn't have her own. I ended up making her a huge batch. I was like, don't ever do that again. But she bought a whole bunch of the Kettle and Fire. We were doing like a big soup and a whole bunch of stuff. And I couldn't believe how much she bought. And they were all these little boxes. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I said, don't do that again. All right. A bag of peas in each one.
Yeah.
This is going to be cutting it close. But it will fit. I have done this.
I didn't really know how many peas to buy, so
I think you're close.
sounds good.
2/3 of a cup times 11.
That's Stacy's job, right?
Yeah, where's Stacy? We might not need need a whole
22
bag.
divided by 3, 7.
So 7 cups.
That's about right.
That is a whole lot. We're gonna take out half of that. So I'm just gonna use 1.5 bags.
Okay, here's your half bag. Which is really a whole bag.
I have definitely used more than what it calls for because I remember being in a similar boat, but I think I was trying to use up whole bags like that. Just saying, nope, just gonna use them all.
Back.
All right. If you don't want to save half a bag, I'm happy to
Yeah, do that.
divide up
Use that.
that last bit.
Yeah, use that.
This is got room down in the bottom. It's just not. Ta-da! All right. Pork going in.
Okay. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. You're so funny. Okie doke. Now I'm going to wash my hands. And those are, oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. That honey is from Uppercut, by the way. I don't know if you saw that yet.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That is wonderful. Look at this, guys.
That looks fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous.
kinds of amazing meals, and I believe we just have one left.
Awesome.
Oh, and those, where did you want to put those?
They're gonna go in the freezer.
Okay.
As soon as we empty out this, I think they'll fit nicely in there.
Okay.
Use your cauliflower rice for the next one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then that'll be empty in there for that freezer section.
Awesome.
Just get my lemon foil out after I put these in the freezer. Rolling. We're rolling.
Yes.
Rolling. Here, we keep rolling.
This is definitely,
An assembly line.
yes, for sure. Birdie's Bees. Oh, how cute.
Raw, local.
Raw local honey from Upper Co, Maryland, right where I
We
live.
know where that is.
Yep. Not many people do.
I don't know that I've been there.
You've been very close to it. All right. Okie doke. Last one, guys. So this one, basil, lime, turkey, avocado bowls, and dressing. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the dressing first as a whole batch. So for that, let me move these out of the way so y'all can see me back there with the dressing. Whoops. All righty. Yeah, that looks good. All right, I need EVOO, salt. More lime juice. I missed that. I used all the lime juice. That's not good. We have limes. Hallelujah, we have limes.
You need a quarter cup, right?
Yeah. Quarter cup. Thank you, ma'am. And a cutting board. Thank you. I'm just juicing some limes.
So Wendy, my other daughter Amanda says, so when's it my turn? When are you gonna do it for me? Wish I had this when I was pregnant with my girls.
Oh,
Now we got competition.
What did you
might have to do that for her birthday. When's her birthday?
Oh, so it just passed 2 days ago.
Oh no! Might have to do it for next year's birthday. Mother's Day. I don't know.
Mother's Day sounds really good. What was I supposed to do now? Put these in the freezer, right? The hash, this sausage goes in the freezer now, right?
Yes.
I'll pack those up if you want to work on the basil.
We were thinking about labels for those too.
Yep.
Because they have to bake again. When they get to their house.
Or they can scoop them out and microwave them. Either way, however they want to do
That's
them.
interesting.
Because that would probably be even better, but just because it'll keep them from over baking.
That's a
Since
good
we had to
idea.
bake them so long.
We spilled a lot, so we'll get the
I
floor
just didn't want
afterwards.
I didn't want anybody to slip. Okay, so what were you saying?
You need to do the basil.
All right, so
And you're gonna do the
6 tablespoons.
And I'll wrap the other ones if that's all right. You said you wanted a double wrap of foil on top.
I think that's what is needed.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I just wrap them all the way up underneath too. And then they just, 6 tablespoons is about a third of a cup. So that's what I'm measuring out here for the dressing.
I need a little help on in service on how to do basil.
Okay.
So do I just pull it off like this?
That's what I do.
And this stem stays on, but.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing it.
You're doing it perfect.
And Joy, if you're still on here, you and I discussed buying basil and trying to keep it forever. No, my basil died. I don't know if I had a chance to tell you or not. No, it died.
Oh
It was an experiment. It was an experiment. And then I read the thing that said that in the grocery store you buy basil, it's meant to die. So then I felt better.
no. Well, that's good. Reassurance.
Then I felt better.
All right, this apple cider vinegar.
What are you doing?
I'm making the dressing.
Oh, they got in a little bag. I lost contact. I was doing freezer.
You were on freezer duty. 1/3 cup of honey.
I'd like to put the labels on them or write it on there before it goes in the freezer, because then you can't do it.
Yeah,
after
it's too hot anyway to put it in the freezer.
Is it?
In my house, it would be.
No, I agree. I definitely make sure they're cooled. Well, I'm tasting your raw local honey and it's fantastic.
Sweet, very good.
Yes, it is sweet.
Glad to hear that.
Very good.
It probably needs a little sugar energy by this point.
A little what?
Sugar energy.
Yes.
Well, you've only been doing this for 2 hours. Look where you are.
I'm blown away, guys. I think my sister and I had the record before, which was everything in 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we're about to have everything done in 2 and change. That's unbelievable. But that's a testament to how awesome it is when you have people to do this with, because one person alone, it's definitely going to take every bit of the 4 hours. For sure. Let's see
And for
here.
a newbie, it would be way more than 4.
Yes,
For
yes.
me, it would have been.
Yeah, usually it's closer to 6 when you've never done it before, or maybe even longer. Joy said she ended up using all of her basil to make basil salt, which still wasn't a strong enough flavor for me. We can figure it out next year, she said.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you.
I love it. Somehow I clicked on something. That's all right.
I'm sorry, making so much noise.
Oh, you're fine. So all we need in that is the basil, and then that can get mixed up.
Well, I'm real to the end.
You're doing good.
There you
Where's
go.
the 1.5? I've got to do 3/4 cup. 2 of these. So this is something that we did when my son-in-law and I fixed stuff for Kirsty and him when her baby was coming. I started anything that called for a dressing. I used to just give the dressing recipe, but we thought that it would work out really well to start making the dressings ahead of time, putting them in little baggies to stick within the ingredients, and it works beautifully. Kirsty and Kyle were happy they didn't have to think about dressings because I'd already made them and they just had to thaw out.
I would think that was cool too.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do cauliflower rice, salt, and ground turkey in each one. Oh, I'm gonna just look into that.
So you're done with this,
Yeah,
right?
I'm done.
You need me to clean anything, or are you good?
I think I'm good. Yeah, we just need the ground turkey or.
There you go.
All right. I'm assuming, are you doing ground venison?
I have 3 different types of ground.
Okay.
2 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of venison, 2 pounds of turkey.
So are you wanting to do one in each?
You've got 3 bags, right? So,
Yep.
So 2 pounds in each.
Perfect.
Yep.
That works beautifully.
Where's your label maker?
Turn this around. So 3 1/4 cups times 3. That's 1.5, 2 1/4. Okay. I just didn't want to overdo it. I think it'd be good doing 2 in each bag.
Did you put your apple cider vinegar in?
Uh-huh.
Didn't take much out of the jar.
Just 3 tablespoons. It didn't take much.
Would you like to do this? Would you like to do it? It's all ready to go. I'll put it in all caps.
What do you want it labeled?
Whatever the recipe
And then just do
Let me know when you're ready for me to open the meat up. I'll be happy to.
You can.
Ready now?
Yeah, because I'm at the end of this.
What do you need?
All I need left is the salt and the meat, and then we just need to put the dressing, mix that into 3 different baggies,
Okay.
3 different little baggies. With everything being frozen in
hold it?
here,
Yeah.
it's a
You need me to hold
little.
it
I think I got it. Yeah, that works. We just might have to get creative to close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna stand. am I good?
Okay, need help?
Yeah.
Gotta wash my hands.
I'll wait till you're done with that. And then I'll hand this off to you.
Okay. So those two are turkey.
Okay. Do we need to label them separate, or does Nancy care? Okay.
I don't think it's an issue.
Okay. Once you get it down, don't seal it quite yet because we still got to put the dressing in the top of that.
Okay, thank you.
I'd hate for you to do all that work and then.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate that. I think cauliflower makes a good base.
Yeah, luckily the cauliflower rice will kind of shake down.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. That's the biggest thing with this is staying on top of the trash. Because I know Bill was saying that when he helped me that one time. He said, I've never seen you go through so much trash. I said, well, we're using a lot of groceries.
We're on bag number 3 right now.
See? But if you think about it, when you're doing a month's worth of cooking in a matter of hours, you're going to go through a month's worth of trash. Exactly. That doesn't get any less. All right. So 3 of the little baggies. Yep, you got it.
Move your own.
Yeah, let me.
Okay, people.
Here we go. I'm going to show you this dressing we made, which is just it's a basil lime. We used olive oil, salt, lime juice, apple cider vinegar, basil, and honey. I need to make that just for salads. It's really not meant to be salad dressing. It's meant to be, like for this, but I would totally use that as a salad dressing.
Mhm.
Thought you would.
Oops.
You told me to have fun, so you did a fun job.
All
Meet
right.
with your satisfaction.
Yes, it does. Very good. Good job, Peggy.
A little bit of this in here. There we go. Just clean that off. Perfect. You get a paper towel. Otherwise, that's not going to seal. Looks pretty, doesn't it?
It does. I would
It's beautiful.
love that. And I don't like much green stuff, so
No, you
there
don't.
we go. Smells delicious.
Yes.
So you didn't use all the basil?
You put them in there. Let them see.
Uh-uh.
You threw it away.
That could go in the stock.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
See, we're just putting this down in here. We're sealing the dressing so that they've got that. When they go to thaw it out, it'll be ready to go. And that'll just be something that they drizzle over the bowls when they're done making them.
After it's cooked, right?
After it's cooked.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is a skillet meal.
Mm. Thaw overnight in the fridge. Remove dressing from bag. Saute remaining contents of bag and large skillet over until cauliflower rice is tender and turkey cooked through. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Divide mixture between bowls Top with radishes, avocado, drizzle the dressing on top. Man, that looks like it's not going to take that much time at all.
My kind of meal.
Yeah. Nice, easy. There we go.
Yay!
So,
So exciting.
how about that? Let me get my list of what all we accomplished. I'm going to look at this chicken soup one more time. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about our lunch, ladies.
Exactly. Perfect time.
This soup smells incredible.
Oh, I want you to show me how to use this clean function on this thing. So you can sell me on Pampered Chef.
Yes.
How much water do I put in?
Well, I always rinse it first, and then I just put about that much water and a little bit of this,
Okay.
and then I'll show you, and it's really cool. All right, let me get my list so I can show y'all what all we accomplished in a very small amount of time. So, guys, this is unbelievable. Under 2.5 hours. This is what happens when you do this with friends. This is amazing. Chicken and lentil soup. We have a huge pot of that over here. Squash and sausage breakfast hash. We did 4 little mini casseroles. Peanut butter and jam chia pudding. Blueberry and banana bread oatmeal. We made about 12 servings of each one of those. The lemon fruit yogurt dip, that is going to be so good. Chili and taco seasoning, which we used in several of the recipes. Roast beef and veggies, we did 3 of those. The chipotle steak, cauliflower rice, and guac bowls, those we did 4 of those. Carne asada tacos, we did 3 of those. Chicken fajitas, we did 4 of those. Pork medallions with mushrooms and peas, we did 3 of those, I believe. And then we just finished off with the basil lime turkey and avocado bowls, and we did 3 of those. That is a lot of food, and we just accomplished that in under 2.5 hours. So I'm telling you, we make one big mess once a month, get all this stuff knocked out, and then it's easy, throw 1-dish meals in the oven or throw in a crock pot, and you've got amazing food to eat all month long. And in this case, we're blessing a family who is having a newborn. And I can tell you, as a brand new grandma, this is a treasure right here. Anyway, you all have an amazing day. Thanks for joining us. And check us out next month. You want to come say hi? Nope, Linda's videoing. Everybody say bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining my kitchen.
Yes.
Peggy, thank you.
And we are going to be live. It should be, I'm waiting on the confirmation of the date, but the 4th Saturday in January in Northern Virginia in Lisa's kitchen. So
Nice.
we will see you all soon. Have a blessed rest of your week.
Nice.